Hello and welcome back to Nissa World Wake. I just finished my first draft where I was able to grab 5 wins even though I had no power. If you haven't seen that draft, I have it on YouTube. I will link it in the description. But it's time to jump back in for a second draft. In my one draft I've done so far of this power cube, I went red splashing white for 3 cards, Comet, Showdown of the Skulls, and a Johnny. I think red aggro is one of the better things to be doing as this format gets figured out. Just if opponent is being greedy, you get to punish them while they set up, which happened many times in the draft. Again, if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. This draft, even though red was as good as I thought it would be, I will be trying my hardest to not draft mono red burn. If it just is wide open and I get signs, then I will. But we already have much, much more power in this pack than we had in my entire last draft. So Mox Emerald is the weakest of the original 5 Moxen, which I talked about in my draft guide. If you haven't seen that, I will also link that in the description. Underworld Breach and Lion's Eye Diamond combo together, and you don't always see every card in every draft. So if you drafted LED hoping to see Breach, you might not, but this guarantees that they're both here. So I could hold my breath and try to table one. Mana Vault is good, but not as good as Emerald. And then one of the best black cards and one of the best white cards are both also in this pack. So this pack is loaded. All this talking just for me to take the Mox Emerald. If I was a stronger man, I would take probably Breach and hope LED tables. But I think Storm is a trap. So I will be taking the Mox, the weakest Mox, but still power is power. In my draft guide, I said Omnath was not present in this cube, which is wrong. A viewer commented that it is, and that viewer was right. This pack has nowhere near the power that the last pack did. I'm definitely not married to green. They love talking about Expedition Map in their previews, but I think it's just not good. Omnath is fun, but probably not good. Headquarters just lets me draft a Nadu and an Oko if that's what ends up happening. I understand why the person on my right was tanking on this pack. There's just nothing good in it. I'm gonna take the Tri-land and see if we can't find a direction. Okay, so let's look at colors here. White has some good stuff. This is one of the best things to Failure. This is one of the best removal spells. You know, maybe I end up just being control. This is interesting. Bayou is interesting. Bayou makes me lean towards Dark Depths combo. Inquisition is interesting. Something about this path is just yelling at me. So since it's yelling at me, I will draft it. Cub is good. Greaves is good. Again, like I just keep looking at all these things you can do with Nadu. I could put Luris in the companion zone. I could force that. Is that fun? Yeah, that's fun. It's a video, right? If I'm making a video, let's put Luris in the companion zone and see what happens. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Actually, I can totally play that. If Luris is in the companion zone, we're playing white weenie. Green is just all over the place in this pack. I'm going to take Reprieve because it's the only white counter spell of ever. Stoneforge and Cauldron are in the same pack. Green is stupid open. This card's insane. This card's insane. I have 3, like if Omnath tables, I get to have it. What are the little artifacts for Stoneforge? Skull Clamp. It's just so much not as good as doing the green thing. But I'm here for it, you know. So we get Mom. White is all over this pack. I really want to companion Luris, but Stoneforge package is so much better with a Batter Skull. I'm taking the Batter Skull. Parallax Wave is so good. Man, I really want to try to play this Luris in the companion zone. So I'll take Esper Sentinel. This is the there's just so many 3-drops that are worth playing. Yeah, the green land thing is as open as anything has ever been. I don't think I'm going to be able to companion this Luris. I love Lingering Souls. Okay. I'm going to call it. Dream is dead. Luris is still in the deck. And yeah, I think we want to be white-black. That's crazy right there. Taking the tracker. Tracker's fun. We want to be white-black flicker. So we hope the black overlord comes. It won't. We hope Cauldron comes. That would be sweet. It also won't, but Batter Skull is fine. Wow. Someone's about to get his last pick. White Cycle-ish land. I forget what these are called. And Skyclave. All right. White Weenie is open. Oh my god. I don't think I can take the Mox Ruby. I want this Guide of Souls really bad. I want this Guide of Souls really bad. Wow, this is like actually so hard. Guide of Souls is such an engine. But Mox Ruby is a Mox. I'm taking Guide of Souls. What? This is crazy. What? What? I had Black Lotus passed to me? Okay, I don't feel bad about the Ruby anymore. That was my reward. What? No way. Who passed a Black Lotus? They must have gotten Time Walk and wanted it or something. Because that is absurd. Or like the combo piece they really needed. But I don't know, man. That is crazy. That is ridiculous. Okay. So I'd really like ways to capitalize on the fact that I have unfair things to do. Mana Tithe is not the way to capitalize on it, but it is very fun. Ocelot Pride is why we take um, Mother, so we will be grabbing it. Glimmer Lens will almost definitely table and almost definitely go in the deck. We get a Johnny here. A Johnny slots right in. We could get Sword of Fire and Ice. That's not exactly what I'm about. Currently, we're just mono white, so maybe a Johnny isn't all that. I still think it's correct. This deck's looking great. That is ridiculous. Do not pass Black Lotus in your powered cubes. The thumbnail for this video has been made. The title has been made. That is ridiculous. Okay, we'll take Aspirant. Other card I would consider is Bronco. Draws cards and does stuff. We're going to take Aspirant. Giver of Runes is not as good as Mother of Runes, but it is the only card in this pack that I would consider playing. What? What do you mean Mox Ruby didn't table? What do you mean Mox Ruby didn't table? We'll do the doll. So, how are we winning games right now? Spellbinder and Little Idiots? Batterskull? We need a win the game strategy, but Ocelot Pride, Guide of Souls is a pretty good win the game strategy for starters. We got good magic cards in this deck. That is just nuts. I mean, we can turn one Luris Lotus Elite Spellbinder. You know, that's not out of the question. I'm just in shock. I didn't even look at this pack because there was a Black Lotus in it. Interestingly, there's a bombardment. You know, it's worth taking a pause. In web, I'll play the new card. Black. Card advantage. What are we hoping? Tables? I remember. Oh yeah, Sword of Fire and Ice, or the for Mirrodin 2-drop artifact. Neither tabled, that's okay. I get a Flicker Wisp. I am going to have to make cuts. Right now, Flicker Wisp is one of the cuts. Those are both lands, and those are both lands. Beza will always draw me a card. You know, I can poop it out on turn 1 with Black Lotus. Definitely going to want, I guess yeah, I can also turn 1 Overlord, turn 2 Phalia maybe. Exterminate got away from me because of how the packs went. Okay. I currently have no black cards. So there's no reason to grab a fetch land. However, there's also nothing in this pack I'm particularly excited about. Paragon can be turn one with Black Lotus, but Paragon should also table. I don't know what I'm looking for in black, actually. Did I get bombardment? No. I'll get Marsh Flats. I think the Paragon will table. Still need a win the game strategy, which Paragon can be. I'm 2 equipment short on my self-prescribed budget. This is a great Urza Saga deck. Um, Great Skull Clamp deck. We will see what comes. There's a black card. They pick the ugliest versions of these cards. Why is that the version of Sneak Attack that they have chosen to put? Booster Tutor. I ran some numbers. You have like a 30 to 35% chance to hit a Mox of any of the 7 or um, a Lotus or a piece of power. Booster Tutor is so fun. Booster Tutor is so fun, but this is not the deck for it. I hope Containment Priest tables, actually. So here's a Wrath of God, if that's something that interests me. What are my... When you're looking at Ancient Tomb, you need to see your cards that have the number 2 in them. And I'm not well set up for that, actually. I want to be. So I'm gonna take it. Somehow this deck isn't the best deck ever made. Dark Confidant, I hope tables, but Adeline is great. Um, Thoughtseize or Kithian. I'm really just not playing any black cards. Maybe we should keep it that way. Mind Twist. I mean, I think we just keep white weenie white. Karn. I'm taking Karn. It could be wrong. I might not be able to play my Stoneforge. One is not enough targets. You could talk me into playing it with 2. Definitely not with 1. Karn I took because it's good with Lotus, good with Emerald, and good with this Ancient Tomb that I'm gonna play. Easy Gideon, good with Lotus, good with, all the things I just said about Karn. Yeah, I'm not playing anything black. Giver, I'm not big on Giver. This is a land, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. I'm kind of where I want to be. Portable hole, it's pretty good. Yep, Sarah Paragon tabled as per inspection. Yeah, deck's done. Deck is done. Actually, it's not done. I have to cut the Stanley Forge package. Can't do it with 1. That's crazy. I drafted it so early. I have Containment Priest. I think that's really good. I plan on casting all my spells. I can Flicker Wisp something out and leave it out with Containment Priest. Chat, are we splashing black for Bob? No, that's irresponsible. Surely that's irresponsible. It has to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Lava Spur Boots is not a target for Stoneforge. Giver of Runes might make the cut by default. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let's go 19, 18, 17, 16. Portable hole. Cool. Canyon over a plains. Yeah, I like this build. Okay. Too bad about Stoneforge Mystic. Too bad I can't Companion Luris. I think you just got to play cards that are good. So let's see if the Black Lotus that got passed to me show up in any of my opening hands. It showed up in an opening hand, so I guess I'll keep. I kind of like Pride on one. Call me crazy. On the draw, I think it's Runes on one, but on the play, Pride on one. Thoughtseize me, opponent. I also think I'm going to cycle this using my Emerald. Hear me. Use Black Lotus to turn on Ascend. It's genius. That's the main use of Black Lotus. All 4 drops are great draws. How far am I from Overlord? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Things that are not lands are good draws. Opponent. That is strange. How does Flicker Wisp work with Saga? Probably doesn't do anything. We're going to pop Canyon. We are going to play Mom. Yeah. I can definitely flicker out a Karnstruct. I do not like that Saga's over here. What is opponent up to? Mother of Runes can help my Pride get in. Path seems good. This is quite literally a send count. Okay. Attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't get to 10. If I could get to 10, I'd run everything out. I cannot, so we will just pass. Did not tap their Saga for mana. Okay. It's a great Flicker Wisp target, just has him go down. Do you know who else goes down? My mom. Okay. I do not fear you. Red. Herbs is bomb. You're gonna tinker? Time Twister. Flash in Containment Priest. The dream is dead. Now I just have to do stupid this into this. So bad. Let's make sure it's not lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would not be lethal on the stage. So bad. I'm gonna get 2 of these, and maybe I should have done creatures just to make a billion creatures, but I already have a billion creatures. Good luck, opponent. Okay. Confirmed Black Lotus bad. I see why my draft mates passed it to me. Didn't even cast it. Had it in my hand all game. No need to ever cast that stinker of a card. Oh man. No Black Lotus. This hand's bad. It's all my 4-drops and 2 lands. What does opponent do? I'm gonna mulligan. Thank goodness. Finally, a piece of power. Ship basic planes. We do not play around Wasteland. I'd rather have Esper Sentinel out than Reprieve up. Hand's great. The hand is good. Esper Sentinel, if it gets me a card, I'm thrilled. Opponent passes. I'm manifesting, opponent passes. That is not opponent passes. That is opponent plays spell to get portable hold. Oh, I have Caracas. I guess I should have just done that. Everything's legendary these days. Opponent does not play any spells. I play Adeline, I'm positive. I'm sure of it. Opponent plays their Borrogoyf. I guess they could have Deluge. You're so bad. Point and laugh at this guy. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't care. Spellbind you. View battlefield. You got nothing. Take your Borrogoyf. Bounce your legendary creature. Opponent should concede. If opponent has any class, opponent concedes. Caracas kills. Oh man. Yeah, so we get to do this. They have to drop block Adeline, and then I bounce it. Caracas type of game. Thanks for playing. This deck might be better than my last deck. It's entirely possible. 2-0. Win some stuff. Winning stuff is good. I'm going to be mythic this time tomorrow at this rate. So far, drafts are going well. Both drafts have been aggro, no comboing. Seems like people are excited to get out there and do the combos. Haven't seen. We did see sneak attack pretty late in the pack, but have not seen flash yet. I haven't seen a card with the word storm printed on it. Hand is good. Turn 1, Adeline with protection. Turn 2, Split Skin Doll. If you kill my Adeline, I will pick it back up. Crack is so good. Hooray! I guess I am supposed to play them first. Missed out on a point of damage. Mother of Runes. Didn't see Failio. Could be that it wasn't in the pod I was in. Could be that someone picked it up. Failio's stupid good. Is that a legendary creature? We will be doing Mother of Runes, and we will be doing Pick Up Your Creature. Caracas gets better every year. Keep designing for commanders. Like, everything is a legend these days. Legendary creature. What pretty art. Uh-oh. Reanimate Pyrogoyf. Just kidding, you're dead. Black Lotus. Ranking up. Haven't played limited since Through the Omen Paths came out. I'm very against pick 2 draft, very against Omen Paths. I thought Spider-Man was done poorly. I went to the pre-release and had fun. I've done an in-person 8-man normal draft that was not fun. So I refused to do the Through the Omen Paths draft. So my rank has gone down a little bit. Hand's great. Oh no. Um, Best draw with this hand is Black Lotus. I get to go. I guess that would be my second spell. But Containment Priest feels like it's going to be good here. Mox Emerald. They're cheating. They're casting spells and they didn't even spend any mana. Oh man, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get my opponent. They're going to attempt to reanimate something. Unearth. Reanimate. Do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it so bad. Scoop. No, they have. Okay, good for them. Good for them. Good for them. And they left up black. Stop it, stop it. I'm already dead. Okay. I mean, they got me. They did the more broken thing more fast. Yeah, they got me. Good for them. Rats. I wanted to get them with Containment Priest. Containment Priest does seem really good in this queue. The Reanimate decks, Natural Order, Flash, Show and Tell through the breach. Not through the breach. Sneak Attack. Turn 1. Turn 1 what? Turn 1 Guide of Souls. Mox. Turn 2, I'll throw both of these down. No! Okay. What? Hee 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 ha. Time Twister me, please. I guess I get to impend this Overlord next turn. That's pretty good. JK, I'm lying. All yours. That's pretty good. They call me Aggressive Dave. If you got removal, you got removal. If it's a board wipe, I'm dead no matter what. If it's spot removal, you almost have to go. There's no one creature I value so much highly above the rest at this point. You have to do the mother, I think. So, I got a 2-for-1 with it. I guess they stole my Mox. It's all kind of a wash. If they don't have point removal, it doesn't matter. So, they should have delved more and paid for that. Opponent not paying for my thingy thing is good stuff. How much am I committing to board? They just used a targeted removal spell. Leads me to believe they don't have a Wrath. I'm committing to board. Okay. Caracas is a nutso draw. I'll go for the kill. Do this. Cast Mom. Trigger. Do counters. This is a lethal attack. I have not done the math. Okay. Played empty-handed the whole time. Pay for your opponent's Esper Sentinels. They couldn't do it the first time. They could do it with the Murderous Cut and just didn't for some reason. They valued having a fetch land in their yard. But yeah, pay for your opponent's Esper Sentinels. Also, don't pass Black Lotuses. If you see them in your packs, take them. Turn 1 card. Turn 1 card. Turn 1. Wait. I'm bad at math. Oh no. Turn 1 Mother of Runes. Turn 2 card. Turn 2 card. Pass. You want to pass. You want to pass. You want to do Lutri to hand pass. That's fine. But Lutri to hand pass. Oh my lord. Black Lotus. White. Luris. Black Lotus. Ancient Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gideon. 2/2 Spellbinder. Black Lotus. I don't know, beat me. Colors are not good. They almost have to scoop. Oh man. Okay. They can cast unexpectedly absent on my Lotus. Now I have to. All I can do on my turn is play this card. So bad for me. So bad for me. Opponent. Five and one. This deck is really good. Going from having no power, I could have two Moxen and a Black Lotus, but I chose to have a Guide of Souls instead. Every time I see the Guide of Souls, I should, in my mind, pretend like it's a Mox Ruby and see if it makes the hand better. So far, I think in no games would I rather have had my Guide of Souls be a Mox Ruby. In this hand, I would not rather my Guide of Souls be a Mox Ruby. Turn 1 Guide, turn 2 Cosmic Grand, maybe turn 2 Spellbinder. If it's Black Pass, I'm going to assume they have Entomb in hand, Reanimate in hand, and I'm going to Spellbinder. Actually, I'm just going to Spellbinder on 2 no matter what. Maybe, unless I draw Mox. Or, yeah. If I draw Mox or Black Lotus, maybe I'll do this. I guess Black Lotus, I do them both. Opponent. Okay. They have more. Okay. What are you doing over there? What are you thinking about? Which one of these do I want to make prohibitively expensive? Reef. They can no longer. Maybe they still can. Evoke. You may cast a spell. I guess you can always cast it for its evoke cost. I don't know how that works. We'll find out. If it's good to do, opponent will do it. Okay. So they're not also getting to reanimate it this turn. So what I am to assume that they will animate Dead Their Grief. With this knowledge, Aspirant, Dull. Get in for 4. They animate Dead Their Grief. It's a 2/2. My attacks into it are great. Parallax Wave is coming, but I mean, okay. I could tap Tomb to do this. Just kidding, it doesn't matter. Me when it doesn't matter. Um, okay, cool. I get to do fun things. Counter on the flyer, attack, attack. If opponent blocks, they're a sicko. Opponent's a sicko. Um, I would like to make your enchantments cost more. Good game. We got him. 6-1. One win away from greatness. So far, both my drafts have been positive. I've gotten more gems every time. Don't know why I bought enough for 2 drafts. I bought the 3400 package because I'm just going to keep winning. So I'm just going to keep stacking my bread. Stacks on racks. Everyone knows this. If you made it this far, please consider liking and leaving a comment. I respond to any comments that are bringing something new or asking a question. Um, I ordered a new microphone. It's coming in the mail. It should show up tomorrow. So today's videos are going to be the last of this audio quality. If it's been spotty, I'm sorry. My channel's new and I didn't know if I was going to keep it up. Now that I've decided that I am, I've invested into some better hardware. Um, so in order for me to get monetized, I need to find my way to get 1,000 subs. So if you like what you're watching, please consider being one of those 1,000 subs. This hand, we're going to turn 1 Ocelot, turn 2 Cosmogrand. We're going to ship Adeline because if we get Black Lotus, Luris, like if we draw, like our best draws involve doing things with Luris, they don't involve doing things with Adeline. We're going to hold on to Reprieve because it might be what we end up doing on turn 2. Interesting. Interesting. It is what we're going to be doing on turn 2. This is a basic game for sure. No, thank you. Hit me, opponent. That's awesome. Definitely going to cast that. What if your Minkskin Boo costs? Oh my gosh, I'm so unbelievably dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so unbelievably dead. They can't Minkskin Boo and Fury. They can Fury away my board. I respond by having 6 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 mana, and going Zenith Beza. Okay, fine. If I'm Crocshood, I don't know what I discard. Okay. Gotta stay ahead of that Boo, but Beza does a really good job at that. Oh man, that's good. That's a really good combo I didn't consider. Game plan stays. It'll draw a card, gain me life. Board's good against what he has going on. Skyclave kills. Minkskin Boo. Luris can get back Ocelot. This is a heavy hitting game. They got heaters. Minkskin Boo and Fury are heaters. They can just cast Fury. Opponent casts Fury. Kills my Cosmogrand. Okay. Um, can I gain life this turn? Nope. Oh, I can't cast Cosmogrand off the yard anyway. That's fine. This is scary. Do I play a Johnny? No. No, I do not. If Crocs hits me, I just card a Johnny and I can play with Lurs. In theory. Okay. So this Crocs is going to come back, but I can Skyclave it. Mana Tithe is interesting. I want to start with drawing a card. Overlord of the BZ. We'll cast a Johnny here. Say go. Hold up. Mana Tithe. World's sneakiest counterspell. So they get to choose between Minkskin Boo and Croxa. If I'm them, I choose Croxa, which Skyclave just gobbles up. I do not have flyers, so this copter's low-key a little spooky. Tickle me spooked. Path to Exile almost ends the game. Pest Infestation to the yard? That is scary. Play a 7-drop. Oh my god. What? That is not a 7-drop. They wanted Void. Guide. Alright. I think I win. Imagine if that was just a stupid ruby medallion, how bad it would have been. Imagine if this was just a stupid ruby medallion, it would have been so bad. So now I get to smack them. I know all their cards, so I get to smack with Luris, drain for 5, Ocelot trigger, get more of these, gain tons more. Imagine if this was just a stupid Mox Ruby. Never draft Mox Ruby. Never draft Mox Ruby, I think, is the lesson to be learned here. Wow. I beat the Double Fury Minxkin deck. This deck is legit. No power involved. This is just straight gas. Man, these cards seem really good together. They should make a deck around this. I wonder if this would be like. There's no way this would be good in modern, is there? Let's go Mana Dive. Opponent, I got bad news for you. I am going to throw my everything at you, and you are going to die a sad little death. I will choose to take this damage. Imagine if this was just a stupid Mox Ruby. That would be so bad. That's Deck Building 101. Welcome to Nissa World Wake's channel on how to draft. Know what your deck's about. My deck was about pips and about little guys. And sure enough, that is what it came down to. So, easy little 7-1. I want to open more of these weird packs. They're just so strange. What are in these? But if you made it all the way to the end, please like the video. It takes 1 second, and it is just the only way that my channel can get to where I want it to be. Right now, I'm doing it without monetization at all, but eventually, I'm hoping that I can, get rewarded for this work I'm putting in. So it does look like you're just getting random cards from the cube, and then also just random cards from Pioneer. Very interesting. But through 2 drafts, my record is 13-4, so not shabby at all. It might be 12-4. But thank you for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.